It's one thing if it happened one time because he was trying to convince himself, no, that did not just happen. It happened twice. He started wondering, what in the world was that about? What's up with the mixed signals? Later on, that was years ago, he's seen her since then and everything is cool. You know, they're cool, they've hugged, they've said hi to each other. He chooses to believe everything is cool, but again, these are some of the mixed signals we deal with in relationships. I remember a few years back, a lady came up to me and asked me the question, what does it mean when a guy asks for your number, but he doesn't call you? And when she asked me that question, I tried to defend the guy in a way because I asked her, did she write her number in a piece of paper? Maybe he lost it. She said no. He put it in his phone number. I saw him put it in his cell. I didn't know what to say. But here's what's funny. While she is miffed and upset that she actually gave her number to a guy and he didn't call her, I have this other guy friend of mine who is upset because he asked a girl for her number, she gave it to him, he called her, and it's always going to voicemail. Why the mixed signals? So here's the lady upset, she gave her number, he didn't call. Here's a guy upset, he gets a number from a lady, he calls, she doesn't respond. Listen, we might not know the answers. We might not always understand why these things happen. But I want to encourage everyone to always bear this in mind. Ephesians chapter 4, verses 31 to 32. Let's get rid of all bitterness, anger, rage, harsh words, slander, and all kinds of evil behavior. But instead, let's be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, just like God, through Christ, has forgiven us. I think a lot of times there are things that happen that gives us the impression that someone is interested, but it's good for us to understand that just because someone gives you their number doesn't always mean they are interested in you. Sometimes some ladies give a guy her number to get rid of him. And in some cases, those ladies don't want to be rude, they don't want to be mean. They give the number, even though they don't want to give the number, just to get him away. They feel like they can handle not answering the phone rather than saying no. Sometimes just because a guy is friendly or a lady is friendly does not mean they are interested in you. They could just be sanguine or outgoing, very friendly. It doesn't mean that they are interested in you. Just because someone comes up to you and says, you know, what you shared the other day in our session at the dinner when we were hanging out, oh, it blessed me so much. I felt like God spoke to me. It doesn't mean they want to marry you. Just because somebody said, man, thank you for praying for me. I really appreciate the prayer. It really touched me. Man, I was free from the prayer. It doesn't mean they want to marry you. Just because someone comes up to you and says, hey, where have you been? We haven't seen you in a while. Or somebody compliments your hair, your shoes, whatever the case may be, it doesn't mean they want to marry you.